Hi dear readers, this is Simona Rich. In this video I'm going to talk about a very important spiritual subject, which is to do with energy. And if you haven't watched my previous, I think 2 videos, in them I also mentioned another spiritual teacher that I found, who is an awakened, enlightened person whose name is Mooji, Mooji. So he has a YouTube channel and I encourage you to watch him. He is definitely, I can 100% assure you that he is an enlightened being, and he points straight to the truth without going into any other topics. So I'm so happy to have discovered him, and he also mentioned what I'm going to mention now, as well as Eckhart Tolle, which is about energy being there to take action. If there is no energy, even if you want to achieve something, you will not. But if energy is supporting your action, you're going to achieve it. And this also ties into the fact that there is no free will in the world. And I liked one commenter, I don't remember who he was or she was, but they said that in the comments under one of my videos that that free will is a Western concept, and it's true. In Eastern religions, that kind of concept doesn't exist, yet we think we are the doers, but the story is already written. So you can think different things to achieve, but if it's not in that storyline that's already written, you're not going to. But if there's energy supporting that, what you want to achieve, you're going to achieve it. So energy always has to be there. And I remember in one of the videos, Mooji said that I'm happy with where I am. That was maybe 12 years ago that video was made, and he said, people think that I'm a guru, so I have to live in some expensive place, but I actually live in a council flat. And I'm fine with that. And actually it's been years that I was living here, but there's just no energy to move. He said something along those lines. And I remember Eckhart Tolle said that there was this energy that I had to go to California, and I did, and that's where the book was written. So when people are awakened or enlightened, they are very aware of those energies. So they no longer live in their minds, but they are in touch with the energy that's creating the world, that's maintaining the world. So when the energy is not there, they don't move. So this is similar. I'm not enlightened, but I'm awakened, and this is how I live also. So now the energy is in this place in Lithuania, so there is no need to move. If the energy arises, I will have to move wherever it takes me, whether you need to have like a vaccine passport to move to another place. That doesn't even matter, because God is more powerful than those people who are now in the process of creating this new world order system. So that's how life becomes totally effortless. You know that the story is written. You know you're not this body. The character is acting in this world. You're just an observer. And it becomes so interesting. And then you can feel those energies building up. And then you have to take action. And it becomes so interesting to live like that. And the same applies to even thoughts. We are not the originators of thoughts. Thoughts happen to us, and some thoughts start dwelling in our minds, keep coming back, although you don't dwell on them. Once you understand you are not your thoughts, and you understand that they just happen to you, so then you become an observer and you observe, oh, this thought keeps coming back, and there is more and more energy building up, and then action follows. That's how I, for example, bought this land. I never thought I would own land, but that happened. And the way that I became astrologer was even faster. There wasn't so much thought building up, but energy was there, action followed. I started reading books, and now I'm talking about astrology. People are interested in me doing their charts, and it was just so natural. And people who live in their minds, they naturally think that what I did was, I was thinking, oh, what should I do next? But it wasn't anything like that. You just, there is this energy, and you're certain you need to read this book. Circumstances arrange themselves and you become an astrologer. That's so interesting, but that's how the world works. And people who are identified with their bodies, they think they are the doers, they are taking action, they are thinking thoughts, but these things just happen to them. And it's so obvious in a dream when you really are certain that you're that character, yet you wake up and you realize, wow, I was so certain I'm that, but that was a dream. That was just some kind of character in the dream. The same applies to this world, but because it's collective dream, it's very long, it's much more consistent, and so it's difficult to understand that it's only a dream, just a longer one. So this video, hopefully, if the message is gotten, has to put you at peace, because if there is no energy to move anywhere, it means you're supposed to be, and actually you are where you're supposed to be. And when the energy comes, you will move. There will be no doubts about it. You will just move. So there is no need to engage in this mental torture where you think what to do, how to act. There is no energy, it's just some thoughts coming. Once the energy is there, you will have to do it. Like Ramana Maharishi, there was so much force, him taking him to Arunchala, and that's where he gained enlightenment. He was a child going without parents in India long time ago. That's not even heard of. Alone taking a train so far from his home, but the energy was there leading him. And probably that's because he just failed to achieve enlightenment right before his death, so he just had to get born to develop enough to be able to even do things independently, and then he achieved enlightenment. So the force was totally directing him, and this is such a peaceful and happy way to live, because always that you are where you're supposed to be. You're in touch with those energies. You're not thinking that you're your thoughts just happen, and you just peacefully live your life. And when some energy comes, that's when you start acting. That's where your life changes, and it can be soon, it can be after years, nobody knows. But as I said, the story is already written. You're just a character in this play. So instead of worrying about what to do, just enjoy this play. And when the energy is there, you will certainly act. So people find it very difficult to live in the present moment. They always are fooled by their minds, thinking that they are supposed to do something else. So they live in the future already, thinking now they are just waiting for something great for them to happen. But then you miss the entire existence, your entire life. And if you just are relaxed and are grateful for what you have, and you're really aware of what's going on now, you start being happy and grateful about the things that you're experiencing. And actually every single life is like a form of art. It's just because people are identified with their minds, who always seeks, who is not satisfied with what it has, then that's when life is miserable. Though it can be now a happy life, no matter where you find yourself in. So that's all I wanted to share with you in this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Take care.